Hello and welcome to this pick a card reading. If this is your first time on my channel, I'm happy to have you here. And if you are returning, welcome back. My name is Jody. I am an intuitive mentor and channel, and it's my job to listen to spirit and to channel in and provide the divine messages that are coming through for you. You can find out all about me and my services anytime at thespiritexperience.com. I'm just clearing the decks that we're going to be using as well as the charm bowl for this reading. We're going to be looking at your strengths and your weaknesses today and get you some information so that you can use both or make changes as you see fit to help you out on your divine path forward. Now, I've already chosen from the Magic of the Unicorn. So we got 3 piles, and we're actually going to choose together from the Healing with the Fairies deck to get you a little more information on what might be coming up in these particular piles. And so they're asking me to reveal these cards for your picking preference. Make it a little easier for you to select the cards that are right for you. So I'm just going to shuffle until they tell me to stop. As I'm doing that, quick reminder that this is a collective reading, not an individual reading. So please pay attention during the reading to what's resonating with you and take the divine nuggets that you need. You can leave the rest. So for pile number 1 here, we've got the Feeling Safe card coming through. Now we're dealing with all elemental guides. I'm asking the elementals. We've got the unicorns happening, the fairies, and we'll be working with the Mermaid Tarot. So this is pile 1 here. Let's see what pile 2 has to reveal to us. Thank you. Pile number 2, visualization. Again, we are going to be taking a look at your strengths and your weaknesses for this read. So you're just going to want to check out which pile feels like it is resonating most with you, which pile is calling to you, which pile has the messages that you need. All right, and let's go ahead and choose a fairy card for pile 3. That's Siri in the background if you heard her. There it is, thank you. Parenting and children. Parenting and children for pile 3. So if you've got questions about perhaps your parents, your parenting, or your children, this may be the pile for you, pile 3. All right, now what I'm going to do is just choose a couple of charms that can help us along in the reading for each pile. Also help you make a decision as to which pile is intuitively calling you. So for pile 1, we've got 2 charms. I'll set that down here. The puzzle and the alarm clock. So pile 1, the puzzle, and you've got the alarm clock. Pile 2, they said get another. So we've got the shovel. I think they want at least 2 for each of these. So the shovel is showing up there first. And number 2, the kangaroo. She's got a little baby in her pouch there. Interesting. And pile number 3, we've got the ladybug and the wishing well for pile number 3. All right. So we're going to be taking a look again at your strengths and your weaknesses for you right now. And when you're ready and you've chosen your pile, whichever one is calling you, you can head down to the description for the timestamps to hop right ahead to your reading. Hello, group 1, and welcome to your reading. We are going to take a look at what's coming through to highlight your strengths and your weaknesses today to give you some information for your divine path forward. Now, if you're listening to this, you chose the pile all the way to the left, and you've got the puzzle and the alarm clock charms. The puzzle is about things coming together, the pieces coming together. And the alarm clock is usually a reminder type of charm, right? And you've also got this feeling safe card here from the Healing with the Fairies deck, which I absolutely love. So obviously we're getting some messages here for you about safety, security, which is always a place within, right? That's where you find true safety and security. Let's see what the Magic of Unicorns card is as well. Create your vision. Do what makes your heart sing. You are being nudged forward. Okay, so you've got some movement being asked of you here, pile number 1. Group 1 is all about creating your vision and feeling safe and secure to do that. Now, I am going to see first what's coming up for you around the weaknesses area. So we're going to pull from the Mermaid Tarot here today. And what is coming up for you then with your strengths. We'll just pull all the cards. First, you've got the Lovers card. The Ten of Wands in the reversed position. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune also reversed. The Devil. They want me to stop there. Thank you. So 4 and 4 then, Spirit, yes? Okay, so first off, we've got the Lovers here showing up. Now, I'm looking at, in the first row here, what might be showing up for you as far as weaknesses are concerned, especially on the back of this guidance here. The Lovers card is about connection, choice, and of course, heart-centered relationships. But really what the Lovers often asks us to do, and here they're asking this of you, Group 1, is to love yourself first, because it's very difficult for you to get into a true, unconditionally loving relationship if you don't first see your own reflection, because they're talking about this card, see your own reflection and love that. So you may be putting other people's needs, okay, in front of your own in order to think you feel safe, is what they're saying. The Ten of Wands here in the reverse position tells you you're going to be able to let go of a heavy burden that you've been carrying, especially as it concerns being able to love yourself, wanting love in your life. So if you've been so focused on carrying burdens for other people, especially the people that you love, they're telling you here that, yeah, that's not the greatest thing for you to be doing anymore. It's time to let that go and make it, thank you, turn it into a strength is how they're saying it, meaning take what you've been carrying, take the lessons that you've learned, and start to rely on yourself to feel safe within. So you're focusing on yourself first and loving yourself. This Wheel of Fortune here in the reverse position says that you may not be trusting, thank you, is like Spirit saying, you're not trusting us, we need you to trust us. The wheel is all about, sort of the game of life card, and recognizing that the divine has an influence in your life. And if you don't couple that, so if you're trying to make all the decisions, carry all the burden all the time for everyone, you're not ever going to feel safe. And that's our goal here. Clearly, they want you to step into an energy where you're being able to look toward the future for your own vision, loving yourself, what that may look like, and to start trusting the divine a bit, because even if things are not working out exactly as you particularly want them to or planned them to, it's important to understand that, sometimes things are up and sometimes they're down. Things move in waves. It can be roller coaster energy. We're all sort of moving at the same time, but trusting the divine is at work is such a big asset. So it's in your weakness sort of row, so you may not have been trusting as much as they need you to. Again, they keep saying, you know, like safety is a place within. If you want to feel safe, you've got to start going within yourself, loving yourself, not carrying burdens for other people. And then, of course, this devil card here shows up to allow you to understand that you may be caught up in certain negative cycles and that it's time for transformation, to get yourself out of this here. So if you've been in, you know, negative cycles, habits, thank you. Especially, you know, this could be to do with any kind of addictions or, like I said, habits. It's going to be time to break those cycles. Yes. They're relating this Wheel of Fortune card to the puzzle piece really directly. It's almost like I can see a bright line here, like a connection cord here. And so Spirit's giving you the pieces. They're giving you the divine nuggets. I mean, the puzzle piece charm really is the divine nuggets charm. It's like they're telling you, hey, you've got the pieces. We're handing them to you. We're going to be showing them to you. That's why we need you to be trusting the divine. Now let's look at how your strengths match up with this top row here. 8 of Swords with the Lovers. So you're not trapped. You're not trapped. If you feel trapped in a relationship, or if you feel trapped in a negative cycle, okay, they're telling you right there, you might feel trapped, but you're not actually trapped. You actually have what you need. Part of your strength is to be able to move through that and recognize that. The Magician in the reversed position. Coupling up with that 10 of Wands there. The 2 of Swords, being able to make a decision, getting caught up in your mind, okay? That's why they've got this with the wheel energy reversed. And last but not least, the 7 of Cups in the reverse position. Immediately, I want to really place this on here. However, we'll stick it where it needs to go. Okay, so the 8 of Swords is telling you that you're not stuck. Whatever it is that you're thinking about in your mind, it's keeping you. It's kind of creating this like bubble of victimization, and you don't need to do that. You're actually strong enough to get yourself out of this situation. You've just got to be able to think outside the box, and obviously they want you loving yourself. You've had a little bit of weakness in the loving yourself piece, and so that's going to be very important, which is why they want you to create your own vision, right? Think about what makes your heart sing. Where are you personally being nudged forward? If you could do anything you wanted to do, or if you could dream any dream you wanted to dream, or if you could become anything you wanted to become, what does that look like? And starting to believe that you can get yourself out of this mind box, mind restricted sort of cage, right? You're not actually stuck here. It looks like she's stuck. It looks like this is the Mermaid Tarot. So you've got this mermaid and she's tied up and she's out of water, and it looks like there's no way for her to get out of this. But if she allows herself to think outside the box, she'll easily be able to get out. And that's one of your strengths, group number 1. So don't forget that. It has to do with loving yourself and seeing what's opening up for you there, not placing so much attention on other people. Carrying the burden, the Magician card is all about what kind of thoughts you're thinking. So see, you have the ability here. You may have felt like, I can't get out of this mindset. I feel super stuck. It's hard for me to make a decision. But they're telling you here, if you drop the burden, if you can allow yourself to understand, the 10 of Wands is the completion of that cycle, right? So that's how you're gonna be getting out of it now and being able to really start to feel safe. You have to allow yourself to understand that your thoughts are creating some of this Thank you, obligation energy, for carrying the burden in the first place, right? And you actually can think something different that's going to allow you to manifest something different. They're saying something about this here. Oh, okay. They're talking about alarms, like setting alarms if you need to. And that's actually a great practice. If you're trying to shift your mindset or change the way you're thinking about something, it's actually a wonderful practice to use your technology to set the alarms. So use that little tip. That's nicely coming through. So they're wanting you to set reminders about how you want to think as it concerns what kind of vision you have for yourself. What are those affirmation statements? What are you trying to say to yourself that you're having a hard time maybe saying? Set the reminders and use your technology. Use your technology here, because you do have the ability to manifest it. It's just you've been having a hard time here doing that because you may be either carrying a heavy burden or, yes, too concerned about somebody else. It's like you need to concern yourself with yourself, your vision, create the safety and peace for yourself. The Wheel of Fortune, again, reversed, lining up with this Two of Swords is what I'm picking up is that it's hard for you to make the decision. You're going back and forth in your mind, back and forth, back and forth. And that's because, as they said before, you've got to allow the influence of the divine to be connected and have a, thank you, place in your life. And recognizing that we're sort of all on this wheel. We come in and it's not just you alone that is influencing your life. So sometimes when you're trying to make those decisions, you're getting stuck in your head in this victim space, but you can get out of it. You can actually drop the burden and set those affirmations, start changing your mindset to align with what it is that you want to manifest. And then you'll be able to see clearly, make decisions, see the connections or the nuggets, the puzzle pieces, as they said, that are coming through to help you make these possibly difficult decisions. But getting lost in your mind and continuing to think and think and think is not going to provide you the solution. Here, the divine is going to give you nuggets to help you make the decisions that you need to. This card is telling you that they really want you to be able to seek the vision that you are looking for. And also don't take the easy way out, they just said. So I'm showing the Seven of Cups to you there. Upright. Yes. Don't take the first thing, is how they're saying it. Don't take the easy way out. Because it's coupled up here with the Devil card, this may be around habits, cycles, etc. You may have to do the work. There's no like easy track for you to shift that. You know, shifting cycles, shifting mindset, recognizing that, oh, the safety is not external. It's not external. Nobody's coming to make me feel safe. I've got to do that for myself is so important. And so they're saying, like, they're telling her, put that treasure back. Your treasure may be elsewhere. You don't have to pick up the first one that you see. So you're going to need to do some of the work, trust your intuition there as it concerns breaking some negative habits that you might have, but you can do it. It's just you've got to be able to trust, like I said, your intuition and the divine giving you those puzzle pieces to help show you which cup is yours, right? Which cup is mine, to help you make the right decisions and to, they just said to ascertain the flow. So that means you're going to be flowing. The goal is to flow to the cup that is meant for you and then use that to fill yourself up instead. It's like picking and choosing what it is that you actually want to do, being very conscious about whatever habits you're trying to break, and then picking and choosing what is right for you. You're going to be led. So you've got to allow yourself to flow and then ask yourself, is this the one I want? Is this what feels aligned for me? Does this make me feel safe? Is this aligned with my vision? And then you'll be able to go, yes, and your cup will fill up. Your inner cup will fill up. That really is the goal for you. Group number one. So feeling safe, again, is a piece of you within yourself. That they're showing you exactly what you have that you can use to start to step into your future vision, step into what it is that you're becoming, allowing yourself to feel that safety and security within, not having to continue to seek outside yourself. I'm trying to say elsewhere and outside yourself at the same time. Elsewhere or outside yourself for that coping or that forgetting is what they're saying. So like forgetting that you are carrying the heavy burden, or succumbing to the thought processes that tell you you have to just carry the burden and keep on carrying it. It's about other people. It's not about you. There is no faith, no trust in the divine. Just cope, just cope, just cope. And you don't need to do that anymore. You're actually being given and shown what it is that you have, where your power lies, right? Where your strengths are. You don't have to believe this. You can manifest whatever it is you want. You can use your intellect and the divine to make really great decisions for yourself that are going to lead you to making the decisions that are going to help you do the work that you need to do, right? And that's going to allow your vision to come to life. Okay, group 1. To close out your reading, I'm going to get a card for you from the Oracle of E. I love this deck. It's a very aligned light deck, and I love to use it to sort of give us a little uplifting nugget here. So I will be reading the short description for you to close out your reading. Group 1. Group 1, I hope that you know that you are fully capable of feeling safe and secure and stepping into that vision. Like, it's safe to dream. It's safe to visualize for yourself. You can focus on you now and break those cycles. Thank you. Musing right along is the card for you, Group 1. And let's just see what that has to say for you. Might as well write your acceptance speech. Your creative mojo is in rare form. Inspired ideas, brilliant schemes, and colossal plans are streaming in from every direction, courtesy of your inner muse. That's what that feels like. Get out a bucket and drink in the sweet nectar of inventiveness and fun. Interesting. So they want you to kind of align with what makes your heart sing. You're being nudged forward. That's the puzzle pieces. And they're telling you that, you have what you need inside of you to be inspired. You don't need to stay in this kind of mindset at all. The time has come. Thank you. Set those reminders for yourself so that you can start really shifting into a place of your true highest vision for yourself, so that you're not relying on external sources to provide you with a safe and peaceful feeling. You are musing right along. Thank you. They're asking me to talk about the 9 energy, which is like closing a cycle, right? Being inspired and fulfilled and being able to bring something to completion and step onto a new path or begin something new, and to kind of leave whatever has been troubling your mind or whatever kind of burdens you've been carrying or feeling like you got to do it, shoulder it alone behind, and step into your vision and step into inner safety and security. Okay, group 1, if you found this reading helpful, you can let me know by just giving it a thumbs up or leave a comment down below. And if you know someone else that would find it helpful, feel free to share it with them. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button to get notified the next time that I post a pick a card reading. I hope that this served you. Thank you so much, group 1. Hello, group 2, and welcome to your reading. If you're listening to this, you chose the middle pile with the visualization fairy card pull and the shovel with the kangaroo, and I'm just going to place those up there while we take a look at what your unicorn card is going to give us today. Now, the visualization card is all about stepping into your inner vision, really using your brow chakra, getting to know your brow really well. Unicorn portal, focus your light, listen for a message. Okay, so this is important. This is lighting up. Your upper chakras are going to be lit up. Portal energy. Yeah, 11. I mean, this is a master number for you. Group number 2, you are definitely being asked to tap into the divine and get really good, good at allowing yourself to be connected through your inner voice and your inner vision and listening for a message. Focus your light. Yeah, they just said the alignment is needed now, which means that you've got to be lining up your energy centers on the regular so that you can access those. Bring it right up through your heart center and then get into your throat and your inner vision and your brow chakra. I want this too. Okay. I am going to, how do you want this? This way. This way? Yes. Okay. It just wants to spin. I'm going to look here at the top row having to do with your weaknesses first here. Just see what's coming up. We're going to pull 4 there. The Chariot. You've got the 3 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords. You've got the Chariot card there. Beautiful. Oh, they just said, just when you're about to bring it to life, something stops you. I just want to make sure you can see those. There you go. Okay. 5 of Wands. They just said pressure. It's like pressure, conflict. Okay. With this 3 of Pentacles here, this is a beautiful card. Having it in a weakness energy is, it's a growth and expansion. I just feel like there's a block. That's what I'm feeling right away. Stop digging. They just said stop digging with this shovel. I feel like a fear block. That's what I'm feeling. It's as if you feel like you don't have the help to be able to move forward, and you're constantly focusing on like what the conflict is as opposed to the community. And so yes, the community will actually help you bring your vision to life. It's like seeking outside yourself, looking outside yourself. They're showing me you sort of like referencing someone. Yeah. They keep, right when I pulled this in the beginning, right? I could feel them saying, it's time to hop forward. It's time to hop forward. Don't let anything like make you lag. And so if people aren't like helping you, then maybe you just need different people. If you feel like nobody's helping you transition to something or bring something to life or get the movement going forward, it feels like a belief blocks. That's why they're probably wanting you to get very connected to and stop digging yourself a hole. That's what it feels like. If you've been up in your head, although I'm not seeing that a ton, it just feels like you need to clear out your energy and make sure that you're aligning yourself so that you can actually move into the energy of this. Because this 5 of Wands can be like competition, conflict, that you're sort of focusing on that, and it's stopping you in your tracks. It's making you feel like you don't have help. You can't transition this. Whatever your vision is, you're having a hard time transitioning it into something that's concrete or that you feel really good about. Or again, I'm feeling a fear block big time. And so really it's about exploring the help that you have and exploring your mind, which is why they're saying like, stop digging there. Stop digging yourself a hole. It's time to put the shovel down and get connected, get aligned, because spirit is going to be helping you. With a visualization fairy card, that card can be so, thank you, yummy. Yummy is what they're saying, meaning you can sort of get lost in the vision, but also you can use visualization to help you get some of the answers that you need or help you get into a different alignment that, thank you, that allows this kind of energy. 4 of Wands, this kind of energy, they said. 4 of Wands with the 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, see, this is like kind coming together, feeling really happy, achieved. Yes. It's like your vision feels good to others as well, feeling kind of safe and happy in your vision, comfortable, and you can see them here. It's a bit of a fulfillment type of energy. So instead of being burdened by sort of the work or coming together with others or helping others, you have an opportunity to step into a really beautiful collaboration, creation, fulfillment, celebration type of energy. 9 of Wands reverse. So thinking, it's like you have the resilience you need. You can do it. Like there's no, the only thing that's blocking you that I'm picking up is that fear block. So ask yourself, you know, what are you afraid of? What happens when you envision yourself moving forward like this and getting the help that you need to achieve or meet those markers, getting the help that you need to transition? What comes up for you? Because, you know, our fears are in our rooted energy and we might not even be conscious of them. Look at that. Strength card. So yes, thank you. They want you to use your strength. Thank you, to hop forward. They don't want you to use your strength against yourself, really. You have this in your power. You have strength in the strength row. So clearly you're strong enough. Nobody's questioning that group too. Using that strength energy to move up and feel powerful in your connection and your vision, sort of in a knowing. You're looking to get to that knowing energy up through the crown, right? You know you can do it. You know, and then breaking those fear blocks. When I achieve this, when I do this, when my vision comes to life, whatever that fear that comes up there is, you're meant to shift that now. Yes, it's like they're just saying you need a visualization practice. The 2 of Cups in the reverse position. Okay. All right. Thank you. So the 2 of Cups is about coming together, heart-centered connection, and or working with someone else that feels really good and connected, understanding each other. And because you're getting this in the reverse position, they just said, you know, like you're really actually very good at working with others. This is available for you. Something is resisting that for some reason, and it feels like almost like something is. You feel like something's going to get taken away from you, or yeah, that it's that you can't collaborate fully or fully be yourself. And what Spirit is telling you in this reading is you absolutely can, right? You don't need to be going it alone. Even if at the beginning that means, they just said, so there might be a trust issue. That's showing me the word trust issue. Yeah. Even if that means, okay, just working with Spirit to begin with, because you have this vision heavy, focusing your light, listening for a message, okay? Get in touch with Spirit, do those visualization practices, line up your energy so that you can step into this wonderful celebration type of energy, or feeling good with the group, feeling accomplished, if you will. The 4 of Wands often means celebration for your vision, for your effort, right? Or for your, yeah, like your insight and your passion, and not feeling like you're in competition with someone else, that you can just have your own vision. And even if people don't understand it at first, that's okay. You do have the ability to work nicely with others or collaborate with someone else to bring your vision to life. Yeah, they're asking me to take a look at this here. They said, you've come this far. It's like, stop stopping yourself. Put the shovel down. You're meant to bound forward. The best place to start to do that now is to focus on the visualizations. Get a visualization practice in place, because it's going to recenter you into your strength energy that you have in spades in the strength row here, group 2. So you've got you've got what you need. You just need to stop digging. Stop feeling like no one's here to help you, that no one's going to come and like people are against you, or you're focusing on the competition and you're focusing on the conflict or what someone's stopping you from doing. You're not accepting the help. And it's stalling your movement. So first get into the vision, really focus your light, start listening to spirit, start listening to your spirit team and asking. And then you will be able to look at those fears and see what's blocking that movement. See what's stopping you from being able to use this beautiful energy to collaborate, use the strength you need, use your resilience and how far you've come and what you've learned to be able to hop on forward, to be able to step into, yes, I am collaborating. Yes, I am transitioning and welcoming in the help to do that. Yes, I am moving forward. Yes, I am overcoming this challenge or this obstacle with the help. I've got the help, instead of just blocking all of that. Now, I do want to pull an Oracle of E card for you before we go, just to leave you with an uplifting, short, fun message, because your goal, group 2, is to step into your strengths by starting a visualization practice and getting real clear on your vision. You have what it takes to bring that to life. People think they're not against you, right? It's just, if that's where you're focusing your attention, that's what you're feeling or what you're believing. And Spirit's here to tell you that is not the case. Focus your light and listen for the message. Free falling for you there, group 2. Okay, let's see what this has to say. I am going to read the description as it is very short, and I just think they're fun. Okay. It doesn't get much better than this. Deep, radical trust that appearances mean nothing and that you and only you are the captain of your ship. What you say goes. You are in unrestrained motion, and unseen forces are awaiting your command. There you go. It's like, focus your light, focus your attention, use the visualization practice. You have everything that's asking you to move forward, and you're the only one who's in control of that. So you've got to look at those blocks, look at those fear blocks, and start envisioning something better for yourself. Free fall and energy for you, and some wonderful collaboration coming up for you. Group number 2, if you use your strength, some celebration energy is available to you. If you found this reading helpful, you can let me know by giving it a thumbs up or leaving me a comment below. And if you know somebody else who you think would benefit from the messages, then please feel free to share it with them. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so that the next time I post a pick a card reading, you'll be notified. Thank you so much, group number 2. Hello, group 3, and welcome to your reading. If you are listening to this, you chose the third pile all the way to the right with the Ladybug charm and the Wishing Well charm. Both beautiful charms to have. A little bit of luck and a little bit of wish fulfillment, or asking you at least to believe in the wishes that you are making. We've got the parenting and children fairy card for your pull. So if you chose this, you may be wondering about your strengths and weaknesses as it concerns your parenting and children relationship. So, relationship with your own parents or relationships with your children. And so I guess we're going to get some information for you on that today. Let's see what the unicorn card is. Ooh, Cocoon of White Light. Look how beautiful that card is. Rest in perfect love, understand oneness. They're just talking right off the bat about how your loved ones are on their own path, and they're protected on their own path. And here you've got, the luck energy. So whatever ladybugs mean to you, or how they show up to you, is going to be important, because ladybugs are a sign of abundance and luck and good fortune, right? And this feels like a beautiful new beginning is available for you, group 3, as it concerns your familial energy. This has nothing to do with thank you. I don't know why they're having me say this, but this does not have anything to do with biology. So if you feel connected to somebody as, you know, a mother figure or father figure, okay, or a child, right? None of it has to do with whether or not you're biologically connected. It may, but they wanted me to say that very clearly. So this is the energy, the mentors in your life that feel like a surrogate parent, or, you know, children that you just love so much. It's important to recognize that this includes them as well. So if you had a question about that, they keep showing me you have to acknowledge their path. Understand oneness is about like you're separate but together at all times. And so they are on their own path. They've got to be able to move through their path. It feels like there's luck energy, right? Because you've got that ladybug staring there. But whatever wish it is that you have for them, or yeah, they've heard you. Thank you. Spirits heard you. And so, you know, you don't have to keep sort of moving in down the well. You don't have to jump into the well. They want you to be in belief and faith that they are protected and that you will be able to show up however it is that you're meant to show up for them as they continue to navigate their own path. So it's like, you see the cocoon of white light is like, picture them in that. Picture yourself on your path in a beautiful cocoon of white light, and also picture them on their path so that you're, so that you're not path hopping. I know these four I'll put these back. Okay, we're putting these back. The top four are going to be a look into what your weaknesses might be in this area. Okay, we've got the Queen of Swords in the reversed position, being a know-it-all, they just said. Just trying to think for somebody else. The Knight of Swords as well. Woo. The Ten of Pentacles. Again, reverse position. And lastly, the Judgment card in the reversed position. So this has a lot to do with the fact that you may be sort of trying to think through things for somebody else. That's probably why they gave me that heavy path hopping nod at the beginning of your reading, group number 3. It's important for you to allow your family members to think for themselves and to also make mistakes on their path if need be, which can be very, very, very hard sometimes, especially for parents, because you know you want to take care of them, which you should, but it shows here that like they need to learn how to take care of themselves. Interesting. And the Judgment card, you know, in the reverse position is about being objective and trying to make the best decisions that you can, not make them for them, right? Help them to that decision. So whether or not it really feels parent heavy. So you may be a parent watching this. And if you've got questions about your, you know, relationship with your children or people who are in your life that you feel like you are mothering or fathering or mentoring, thank you. Asking them questions instead of telling them is going to be important. You don't want to be like telling them exactly what to think or how to move forward or how to think through something. And also the Ten of Pentacles is about grounded community fulfillment, right? You can see everybody there just loving this beautiful feast, that they're coming together in community and they're grateful and they're happy, etc. And so providing this, Thank you. They just said the word boundaries in this. So provide whatever it is that you're meant to provide. There needs to be boundaries in doing that, and trusting that they can judge for themselves how to get through something, or what choice to make, how to move forward, how to think through something and then move forward. It really feels like this is like path hopping. So path hopping is when you hop on somebody else's path and then you try to make their decisions for them. You try to make their, you try to take care of them, right? Show them the way as if it's the only way and you know better than they do. And as I said, that can be very difficult if you're dealing with like a parent-child situation. Okay, let's pull the strength throw so we can see what it is that you can do if you're dealing with a situation besides resting in love and, you know, picturing a beautiful cocoon of light around yourself and them. They're like, focus on the wish that you have. This will allow you to make better choices as it concerns whatever situation you are handling or experiencing. Two of Wands, again, with the choices. It's like you're good at allowing them to have their vision. Let them have their vision. Let them make the choices about their vision. Yeah, they're showing me the word aid. You're meant to aid them, not decide for them. You're going to be called to kind of check yourself. Stay in the cocoon. Stay in the cocoon of white light, they said. The Five of Wands. It feels like you're going to want this energy. It's like staying away from rescuing them, giving them the solution, but in a creative way if you know what it is, so that they're getting to it on their own. Or they just said it's like being able to move somebody out of drama. So you may have the exact right thing to say there, group number 3, and that's why they're warning you not to get caught up. That it is a massive weakness for you to get caught up thinking through everything for somebody else and providing everything for somebody else. You actually have exactly what you need to be able to allow someone to have their own vision and make decisions to move that forward for themselves. And it's like you have the right thing to say. You know the right thing to say. If you would stop for a minute and not just go, not just like, like have no filter with your mind and it just comes out of your mouth. If you would stop for a moment, you'll have the exact right thing to say to get them out of, how do you put that, Spirit? It's like when somebody's lost in like egocentric thinking, like I got to be better than this person, or I have to do all of this to be able to get to where I want to go, or this is my dream, but I'm worried about what this person's going to think, or what that person's going to think, or if they're in some kind of a drama, like if they're in a dramatic situation or they're constantly inviting drama or attracting drama, is like you know exactly what to say to them to help them avoid that, to actually help them move through that or get over that or really avoid that altogether. And that's the best you can do because they've got to choose. You can't choose for them. You can make the judgment for yourself, but they also have to make the judgment with your beautiful nugget that you have. If you take a moment and go, what is needed here? What can I say or ask? They said, let it spin. Okay. Five of Cups in the reverse position. It feels like you can bring them out of that. This like worrying about what others are going to think, or if they're having a hard emotional time, or if their feelings have been really hurt. That's hence the cocoon of white light. I mean, picturing your loved one in that cocoon at all times is going to be very important, and making sure that you remember that they have their own spirit team. They have luck on their side. Their spirit team is working on their behalf as well, especially as they're moving through either like a difficult situation. It's like you can help them. I love this. These are really challenging cards. This can be like a wondering card. Sometimes it can be stuck energy. And so that's why I'm saying it feels like what Spirit is saying to you is your strength is in giving them the nuggets that they might not have yet, because they just either haven't experienced enough of life, or you've been through something similar before. And it doesn't have to be this long diatribe. You don't need to spill all of your thoughts about everything. Stay on your path and in your cocoon and keep them in their cocoon. But this is an emotional card. It's like a sad card. You're getting it reversed in your strength position. It's telling you, you have the ability to uplift somebody's emotions, to help them feel like they can overcome a sad situation or a hurtful situation. Here. Okay. And last but not least, the Ace of Swords. Beautiful. Ace of Swords is being open to new insights, new ways of doing things, having these thoughts pop into your head and being able to work with them, use them. It's one of your strengths. And so if you get off track with that because you've got these higher court cards here in the reverse position in your row of, your weaknesses, they're telling you here, you actually have the spark of new ideas, new insights that can actually really help the parenting and child situation. You can, Spirit will pop something into your head probably, and you'll go, oh my gosh, yes, that's a better way to say that. Or this is what I need to share with them right now. They're showing me somebody like seeing a quote or something and then sharing it digitally, like sending it to someone. And sort of leaving it there instead of going, hey, did you just get the quote I sent you? This is what it means. This is blah, 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 blah. Like spilling out all of your thoughts and trying to make them feel at home and feel in their community safe and secure, etc. Like judging for them what they need without even asking them or talking to them or including them about it. You don't need to do that. You actually will have the insights to help them through challenging situations, to say just the right nugget, give them just the right nugget. And Spirit's going to be popping things into your head. If you've been dealing with a difficult situation, you've been asking about it or praying about it or have a wish out there, they've heard you. That's what the wishing well is. And you've got the sprinkle of luck. So, you're going to be able to get the insights. Your job is to translate them for this intention, to help them see the way forward or to make an inspired decision for themselves, or yes, to feel supported and they don't need to focus on heavy egoic competition or judgment, or they don't have to stay in a sadness energy or a hurt feelings kind of energy. They can move forward. You're going to get the insights to be able to do that. It's one of your strengths here to be able to tap in and go, yes, this works. Ooh, this reminded me of that person. Let me reach out. Or this would really help that person. Or I know this thought is popping in, or this insight is popping in for me to share it with them without path hopping. Woo. Okay. Wow, group 3. I love that you have this sort of magic in the charms, really helping you to understand it's safe to be in oneness and rest in love and just stay in that cocoon, because that's how you're going to best serve whatever parenting and child relationship that you've got going on right now. It's full steam ahead, especially with no filter from your mind to your mouth is not the case. Insight for the way forward or the right thing to communicate is what you want to be aware of as you're sort of floating in your beautiful white light cocoon. So I'm just going to end your reading with an Oracle of E card here. A little lightness. Ooh, okay. Well, jackpot you. Jackpot energy for you there. Group number 3, how lovely. And I am going to read the description because I just love them. They're so short and light and fun. Jackpot. Do you see the dollar signs? They're circling around you like a cyclone. Everything in your aura is pointing to material gain. Do you want to manifest a new house, more love, a better job, a new life, maybe a bigger pocketbook, maybe Gucci? Bingo. Might be wise to make some room. Ooh, that is unexpected. They're like, da, 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 da. Abundance and luck. Maybe you have some money coming in. Obviously, that may be the case. I mean, you have the money suit is the pentacle suit, and you've only got it showing up here. Yeah, they just said, this is a call to refocus. So refocus your attention on jackpot energy for yourself and just pull in these nuggets for this relationship. Stay in your white light. Remember, you've got this jackpot energy, right? So financial gain, abundant kind of gain is totally available to you. You don't have to do that for another, okay? You're meant to refocus and then just get the nuggets to help where you can while staying in your cocoon, and they're staying in their beautiful protected white cocoon on their path with a little bit of luck. And of course, like I said, Spirit has heard your wish if you've been asking for it. Hey, yes, thank you. If you've been asking for this may be coming for you, group 3. Well, I hope that you found this reading helpful. You can let me know by giving it a thumbs up if you did, or leaving me a comment below. If you know somebody else who might find this reading helpful or would like to receive messages for themselves, please feel free to share it with them so that they can pick their own pile. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you'll get notified the next time I post a pick a card reading. Thank you so much, group number 3.